What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, we are going to be covering the Dokkan Day video, technically one day late this time around. So if you're just getting the PSA about Dokkan Day from this video here, then unfortunately you missed it. The missions are already gone. So you will not be able to collect the tickets to do the free summons on the Part 2 LR banner. We are going to do that at the end of the video here on both the global and JP version of the game, so stay tuned for that. We will see if we get any type of luck going there. But first, I did want to talk about the Dokkan Day stuff. Nothing too insane going on this Dokkan Day, nothing special. I can't really show you the missions in-game because they're not there anymore. But we had the same usual missions that we do on Dokkan Day, and obviously the Chamber of Spirit and Time event was live. Now, the thing that I was doing in the Spirit of Chamber and Time, I was actually using it, because for a little while here, I've been not actually link leveling, so I haven't had the need for that stage, because I did just finish link leveling. Now, I'm not fully done with the process. There's still a whole other batch of characters that I'm gonna need to do, you know, just to fill up the rest of my box space, as well as the update that is coming up very, very shortly. That's going to remove the reverse feature. That is going to be, you know, something that messes up a bunch of the free-to-play characters that I've farmed up, so there is going to be more free-to-play characters for me to continue to link level, you know, in the future. But I'm at this weird crossroads right now where I'm not really link leveling. Here's what I've actually been doing for the past, like, week and a half since I've finished all of the characters in my box. I have been farming endless copies of this Epic Showdown Goku. So I've got 500 of him. All of these are at SA10. So I farmed up 5,000 copies of him. And then we have 500 there, so that fills up about 500 box space. We have about 1,000 slots extra beyond all of the characters when we finished everything, because I think I had about 3,700 and I have about 4,700 box space. So this is 500 of them. The reason I didn't go for a full 1,000 is because, well, one, it would seem silly just to completely dilute my box all the way full like that. And then, you know, end up with the constantly having to do box maintenance because, you know, I have no extra character slots to do anything with, and then just enter that hell, like, potentially years before I need to, right? So, definitely don't want to farm up that many, but also, because I do need a good chunk of character slots, to be available for, like I said, all of those characters that are going to be forcibly awakened that I do plan to replace, right? So I'm going to need a lot of box space for those. So we've got 500 of these, but it wasn't just the cards that we farmed up. Now, the stage you played or drop the card also drops these medals. That's why I have close to 3,000 of them. This kind of on average, you either get one medal on each run or you don't get a medal. So if that gives you an idea how many times I ran that stage, yeah, kind of a lot. Most of the time you get a medal, but I would say maybe like 3,500 runs or something. So then on the second stage of the Epic Showdown, I farmed up 1,500 of these so that we can get all of those awakened. And then here, this Dokkan event for Super Saiyan 3 Goku, we farmed up 1,500 of these to be able to get all of them awakened here. And then where I'm at this point is I need actually 17,500 of these. So I'm not even going to be able to own all of them at the same time. I'm just going to have to max these out to 9,999 and then kind of go from there. And just as you know, as I link level them, because my strat for the link leveling, which I do still plan to make a whole video about this, but I need to start producing copies of the card first so I can show it off. Basically, we're going to start down here, and then the links do change as we go up through these lineages, and this character actually has the most links in the game at 15. So I'm going to be able to basically link level all the way through these. So once I get enough of them finished, and then use enough of these Dokkan Awakening medals, then I can go ahead and farm up like the remainder of the ones that I need. But that's where we're at for now. So I did get to there with about 1,000 of these farmed up, and then Dokkan Day started. So I paused this grind and I went and actually did a little bit of link leveling. So I have, as you can see, a couple of them awakened at this point. Yeah, so I did link level a few of these guys that have now moved up to here, but none of these yet finished to be able to awaken to, like, the next rarity yet. So, it's going to be a little bit of a process. It's kind of a nuisance because I don't have very many other characters to put on teams right now. It's just, like, the Hercule Boo and then the Krillin Vegeta. And then the rest of my team is just, like, already link leveled units, you know? But I figured I would take advantage of the high link level rate there. So I did do a little bit of link leveling. But now that that is gone, we are back to the grind. So yeah, this is the ideal team that I'm going to be going for. Once I do have enough iterations of all of the awakening stages of the card, right? Then this is going to be a bomb link level strat. So yeah, that's what we've been up to since the whole link leveling has stopped, but it is very, very soon to start again. I need to get 9999 of those medals, and then I will be on my way. I'm going to be jumping back into quest stage 35-6, and that's going to be the new permanent hell. Okay. So that is basically it for Dokkan Day. We can't really talk about anything else related to it because it has already passed, like I said. But the awesome thing about doing this now is that because the banners are already live, they actually just went live 20 minutes ago now. We are going to be able to use those Dokkan Day tickets. So let's go ahead and do that here. One thing to mention, well, the first thing I'll mention here, because I'm not planning on making a summoning video for this or anything, you should probably not summon. This is not something you want to spend anything on. Not only is the banner just horrible, like these 4 LRs are on it and that's it. And then the rest is just like banner units. It's just not great. It's really, yeah, no, that's bad. 10 featured. And the other thing is, if you are a global player, which most people are, there is a ticket pack available in the Baba shop. It's pretty bad as well, I would say. It's this right here. So it's a $40 pack. And it comes with 30 tickets. You get 2 guaranteed SSRs. 1 is guaranteed to be a featured SSR. But there's 10 featured units and 4 LRs, and only 3 of the LRs are even usable. Like, ugh, I don't know about all that. Yeah. And also, it's worth mentioning for a small portion of players, but there's no box space in that pack. So definitely I was turned off by... you know, attempting to go for that. But the only reason that I would consider doing that is because I don't have the Gohan and Piccolo. I do not have that LR. Gohan, it is Gohan and Piccolo, right? Or am I misremembering? Yeah, Gohan and Piccolo. Okay. But yeah, I don't have that LR either. So there are actually 2 featured units here that I can use. Let me see. I'm trying to think. Well, I suppose just because this is a yellow coin banner, all the yellow coin LRs are on it unfeatured. So, oh, I guess I could just do that. And then unacquired. Okay. So yeah, but they're featured, right? So obviously they're going to be there. And then it's PyCon and Tien. PyCon and Tien are 2 that I could pull as well. Yeah, the rest of those are carnivals or Dokkan Fest. Okay. Either one of those would actually be an insane pull. So literally, if I get any of those 4 LRs, that's what we're going to be celebrating. The 2 you see here, and then PyCon Tien. I will say though, I'm not really even too bent by this being like a bad banner and stuff. This wouldn't have been a unit that I would have gone for. I don't think that anybody should go for this unit. It's just a little bit funky because it's like the thing that we need extreme class GT units for is to buff the GT bosses team. And 2 things. 1, we just got a bunch of buffs for that team, so it's already chilling. And 2, this unit's not even on GT bosses, so it just feels so useless in its spot, right? Like, I feel like, genuinely, I'm calling it now, the very first time ever, whether it's now or whether it's a year and a half from now, because this is a dodge unit, they are going to have a really, really long lifespan in the meta. That is something to point positively about this unit, right? But my prediction is that the very first time I will feel the pain of wishing I had this unit in my account, if I end up not getting them here, it will be a Hybrid Saiyan mission. Because Hybrid Saiyans consistently is one of the hardest categories to clear missions for, just because of the available leaders, right? We don't have like straight up Hybrid Saiyans leaders in the 200% meta, until very recently with the int Super Saiyan Gohan and then tag switch to Goten and Trunks. That unit is now the new like de facto Hybrid Saiyan leader, right? But as you just saw in my Dokkan Awaken tab, I don't have them. So I'm already struggling in that front. Okay, and it's funny I said Goten and Trunks, and then we just got them here. So now we're at least going to see something. This is not just going to be an SR fest. Okay. I don't like that he only went there, because if he had gone the next one, the next, like, to the Bye Guys Goku, then that would have meant LR for sure. But now, because we still only have animations that guarantee a featured unit, and it could just be one of the banner units at the end. Not even an LR. Okay, well, it was an LR, but I do not need him. Actually, I'm pretty sure... Funny thing. Oh, well, okay. I'll say the thing I was gonna say, and then I also have a counterpoint. I'm pretty sure I don't need him. I'm pretty sure this is the singular LR that I have... Oh, I guess I... Okay, I know for a fact that his TUR and his SSR are rainbowed. I know that for a fact that they are rainbowed. But here's the counterpoint that I was going to say about, like, because I was saying that maybe I don't need this guy, is that I do need him because both of these are about to be awakened to LR. So then one of them will fill in for the LR state. The other one is going to be useless, and I still haven't even, it's not crossing my mind. Not till it happens. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with any of those extra units until they become what they become. But yeah, so that means that I'll be able to save this cell, because he'll be able to become the new, like, TUR copy for me. Okay, perfect, that works out. I'll just throw him in the workshop for now so we don't forget about him. Alright, yeah, I guess that, you know, that is one, kind of little topsy-turvy. Let's go ahead and switch over to JP so we can do our ticket summons there. But yeah, that is one little, like... kind of topsy-turvy thing with, like, I guess you would call it a silver lining, right, of the, this update, is that, like, it just means that there's gonna be now more units that I can celebrate pulling, where I previously wouldn't have wanted to get. I mean, that is kind of a feels bad, but, like, still. Okay. So I think I'm in about the exact same situation on JP, but I do have the Gohan and Piccolo on JP. But, like, the rest of the units on the banner I don't really need. And again, I don't really super care about having this unit in the account. Okay. Nothing multi number 1. Okay, there we go. We get a Krillin. Okay, so there's going to be some excitement on this version of the game as well. Let's see. Keep going. Go further. Okay, well, we did get an LR on that exact same animation on the other version, right? So, same rules apply. This could be a dud, but could be an LR. Let's see. Oh, yep. And I think it was for him. Oof. Okay. So it actually was a dud. Okay, just Tien. Yeah, not looking too promising there. Okay, well, that's fine. If we were gonna get, like, shafted beyond belief, I would rather have it have been on the JP version than the global version, even though we kinda got shafted there, too. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, single screen crack. Okay, if that was a double, I was gonna say. But at least we're getting an SSR. Okay, so baby. I don't know if I had him on JP. I'm gonna double check real quick. Let's see. Oh, I didn't have him. Okay, that is a W. From in the workshop. Sweet. Okay, well, that is gonna do it. That is the video here. We are not gonna be doing any stone summons on either version, for this guy. We're just gonna let that pass us on by, and hopefully we won't regret it, but I don't think so. I don't see this unit having a super promising future, to be honest. It's the categories, right? The categories really mess them up, and the fact that they have, like, the corroded body and mind restriction too, that is just, like, a death sentence for units. Because it's so rare to, like, have that on, unless you're going for very, very specific team builds, and like I said, the pain point for them, where the realistically the team they're helping the most, aside from corroded body and mind, is hybrid Saiyans. And there is not really many other corroded body and minds on hybrid Saiyans, right? I mean, I guess the free-to-play banner units are getting awakenings, right? Hybrid Saiyans. We're just gonna flex and do this on JP because I can. So yeah, these units, these 3 are getting Dokkan Awakenings, so I suppose that's gonna be some, and then obviously the new banner unit Trunks counts. But other than these 4, there's literally none. So yeah, I hope these guys are busted, but if not, then that's even more of a death sentence for the new year. Alright, well, we're gonna go ahead and finish it up here. So yeah, that's my PSA. Don't summon. I hope you guys got your tickets and got to use them. Kind of the most useless video ever. I'm reminding you about tickets that you can't get anymore and warning people not to summon on a banner that's already live, that they're probably already accidentally summoning on. But nonetheless, all good, all good. Okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and finish it up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace.